I put it on your head, keep it up. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion. You just in a way. Ain't never too far from this. I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall. I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip. Got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these. She give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the big. Full of envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. Don't 800 in no phone, jean. Camo shorts and alone. Knocking off this money, I gotta keep inside my reach. Get lonely. You know what I mean? Bro taught us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse than me. I ain't by my other purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Run it back.
Everybody's jumping, jumping, dancing. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Oh, everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Oh.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And it's the Pacers to start out. Pass to Siakam. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Morant with it. Siakam covering. Here's Jackson. Not going to go that time.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Siakam. With the second effort. The rebound by Jackson. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Wells. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nesmith. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt. One of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Wells. Bain surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 7.
Jackson left side. Here's Aldama. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana on offense. Back to Turner. Here's the teardrop. Aldama with it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Now Halliburton. On the wing, Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Rejected by Siakam.
Now that size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Over to the left wing. Indiana again missing. 1:35 left in the first. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Bain with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bain. No points so far. Jackson. No good. A bit long that time. Oh, it's stolen. In transition. Here they come. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 5.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Outside for Morant. Buries it down low.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's Halliburton. Good if it goes. It's a tie game in Memphis. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Clark. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Toppin pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Floats one. Halliburton, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 0.
Clark outside.
Come on. This is not a advisory.
Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my pappy know for that's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, that's just how we say good morning. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? On the party going up, we just getting started in the air. Got these some on my lap. My spidey senses plotting. There's attention across the room from them who's been watching. I'm throwing up the east like it's bad on my stomach. They put a thumbs up like hitchhiking in the thunder. In my hood, we all the same, but we all got it popping. When I say what's them, that means you doing your thing, partner. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them?
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is on up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is on up. Say my name is blown up. We up, we up, we up, we up, we up, we up.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Pass to Buck. Uncovered. That's good on the jump shot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here's Green after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Moody. Offline with his three. Here's Bridges. Warriors with the rebound. It's Curry with the drive. About a minute played so far here in the first. Golden State moving it around. And Butler gets it to go.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. This one for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Lets it go from deep. Curry with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Connects from three-point range.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks, David. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And Williams drops them both. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Ball, and it's Looney with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. From outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Poked loose. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 9.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
The offensive rebound. And Williams is right there.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
.125 left in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
There's Kuminga. And he drives in. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Launches it. Kept alive. There's the three. Bridges with the board. On the wing, Green. Still scoreless. Bridges shot. Good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Curry can't get it to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
There's the triple. Pass to Kuminga. Curry looking around. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Butler. Kuminga with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Kuminga's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Ball. Some solid defense from Butler. Right there.